Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, I hope that you are all well. We all know that congratulations to was the online video class. We all know that the educational institution of all Bangladesh has been closed in order to by Bangladesh government for this coronavirus. So, school committee has decided to receive online video class. They has arranged this online video class. However, I hope that all the students will watch the online video class. However, now I am going to about the transformation of sentence. At first, we should know about the transformation of sentence. What is transformation of sentence? Transformation of sentence is a way where one sentence changes to another sentence without changing meaning of sentence. We know that the classification of sentence, that there are 5 types of sentence: assertive, imperative, optative, and exclamatory. We also know that the classification or the type of assertive sentence, there are 2 types of assertive sentence, affirmative and negative. Dear students, I hope that after this lessons you will able to change affirmative to negative. So I am going. Write or let me write on the board or 3 sentences. Please attentive and look at the board what I say and what I do in the affirmative sentence in the board. Firstly, only Allah can help you to he gave me only a book and number 3, Shimu is only 30. Dear viewers, look at the board and find out the position of only. We can see at the beginning of the position of only, and the second sentence only took place the middle of this sentence, and the next sentence only also position took place the middle of this sentence. But the position of only is not same in this every sentence. We can see that the position of only took place in another area or another place in every sentence. We can see at the first only, we can see the only refers to Allah. Allah is not a thing, it's not a number, it is a person. When or if you can see only refers to person, which if you can make affirmative to negative, the only turns into at first the only turns into none but there are no change in this sentence, and every words will still in their own position. Allah can help. Allah can help you. Dear student, I think that you have stood that. The next sentence, we can see only the position of middle of the sentence. When you will see, you can see the only at the in front of the book. This is a book, is not a person, it is a thing. So we can we will write he gave me. It is not a person, so only turns into nothing but. Nothing nothing but a book. So dear viewers, we learned from this second sentence only if that only took place or take place in the before of things we can see, and we will write the nothing but, so that at last we say that only turns into nothing but. The next sentence we can see the only is the position of the number 30. 30 is a number, it is not person, it is not things. So we can see, or we can affirmative to negative makes a sentence seem is not more than. Not more than 30. You can also another way makes affirmative to negative this sentence seem is not more less 30. Dear viewers, again I can see the only is a word which position of at the beginning of the sentence at only refers to or demonstrate to Allah. So we can so we will write only transferred to number, and there is no change in the sentence. The same the same area. The second sentence we can see only the in front of the books is things, not only not a person. So the only take turns into or only transferred to nothing but, and there is no change. And the third sentence we can see only position of the number. The number is not a person or Allah or God or not a things, it is a number. So we can see and we will write not more than in lieu of only. So only takes only turn into not more than. There is no problem, there is no change in this sentence. In every sentence will stay their position. Dear viewers, let's meet the next rule of affirmative to negative. You must obey. Rules. Let the student look at the board, and must is auxiliary verb. We know that if you can see the must in the sentence, you wanted to mix affirmative to negative, so you will write you cannot but obey the rules. Dear student, we can see that on the board the sentence must turn into the cannot but there is no problem, there is no change in this sentence. And you can see the another affirmative and negative, affirmative to negative, and you also makes affirmative to negative in another way. You must now you can not help. Dear student, when you will take cannot help, of course you will add the ing with the verb obey. Obey the rules. So I think that all the students has understood the rules. Again I say when you will see the must in the affirmative sentences. You wanted to change affirmative to negative, you will write, or must, of course you will write cannot but change of must, or must turns into cannot but the no change in this sentence. But another way you will also write the must turns into cannot help. When you will take the cannot help, of course you will join, or you will write ing plus with the verb. So dear students, the next let's come to the next rules. Every mother loves her child. Dear students, every plus noun, mother is a noun, is common noun, we know that. And when you will see the every plus noun in the at the beginning of the sentence, at first you will, there is no, sorry, there is no. Next you will write the mother or noun. Mother. After writing mother, you will, or after writing the noun, you will write but there is but loves her child. You can also, the another area makes affirmative to negative, noun plus every plus noun. No mother. At first, when you will see at the beginning of every plus noun, you will write no. Then you will write the noun mother. Mother. Who. Sorry. There is no mother. You will write who does not, or who doesn't loves her. Love her child. Dear student, if you when you will see you will see every plus noun, you will also write there is no next, there is no after, you will write the noun mother, and writing mother, after writing mother you will write who and does not. Why does not? This is the present indefinite tense, so we can say, or we will write the does not and love her child. Dear student, I think that, or I hope that today I discussed this lesson. You will be you have understand these classes. Please homework. I give you some homework. The next class you will answer me. Only he can do this. man 3. Every man explore 3. He must do the sum. Dear student, I hope that you will solution this homework. Next class you will show me this homework. Thank you so much. Stay home.